Welcome everyone to the BCMA podcast show. I'm your host Jacob, and today's episode we have an artist spotlight on a young man out of Texas, out of Tyler, Texas, and that's Mr. Tyer Dudley. How's it going, man?
It's going, man. How you doing?
We're doing great. We're doing great, man. So, man, like I mentioned, you're from Tyler, Texas, born and raised, correct?
Actually born in Virginia. My dad lived in the Navy, so we were kind of all over the place beginning. But yeah, man, I've lived here about 12 years now.
Well, you're already honored in as a Texan. Then you're in there, man.
I've done my time.
Yeah. So, man, let's get into your background, man. You mentioned, I mean, your father was in the military. So, growing up, I mean, what age did you start playing and singing and getting into it?
Man, I guess I picked up a guitar probably when I was about 11 to 12 years old. My grandfather actually used to play around my house a little bit, and I just kind of, my stepdad bought me a guitar, and I kind of just started filling with it. Grandpa taught me some chords, and grew up in the church a lot, so, I led worship and stuff, so, I kind of started out with all that.
That's a great way, man. A lot of upcoming artists, going through church and getting into worship songs and stuff, it brings a lot of artists out, and that's a great upbringing, man.
Oh, man, it really is, and it's good people, and get you kind of some experience, and
definitely,
yeah, man, it's great.
So, what was some of your musical influences growing up, listening on the radio, or whether it was, I know, of course, you probably had some Christian groups and gospel groups, or any kind of music, anything in general.
Man, dude, surprisingly, I really used to listen to, like, John Mayer. I feel like a lot of the stuff growing up, man, him, and then, I like all kinds of variety of music. I play all types, but
of course,
growing up, man, I really related to John Mayer and his music, man. I've always loved it.
Yeah, man, he's one of the best in the game when it comes to voices and unique voices, and just great musician, man.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely, I have to say, the state of Texas has such a variety, man, of country, with the up-and-coming wave of country artists, where you have your traditional country artists, such as your Josh Wards and Randall Kings, and then you got your guys like, Co Etzels, and then you got your Shay Abshire taking off like a rocket right now, and then, it's such a variety, Parker McCullum, it's such a variety of styles, and
right,
all coexist, and it's great, man.
No, and I think that's why I love it. I think that this Texas genre is so open and so wide, that you can really kind of, as long as your country's not too crazy, Nashville poppy, they'll pretty much kind of accept you around here, so.
Yeah, it definitely has its own ecosystem, man. It does. So many independent artists are great independent artists, and you really don't even have to leave the state to be able to, But
right,
getting into it, man. What do you? I mean, you have some songs and some stuff you talked earlier. You just recorded in the studio.
Yes. So we JB and the Moonshine Band. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
Oh, yeah.
Patterson he's a good friend of mine, and he actually was the one that helped us produce and get into the studio that we went to. We recorded out at KSIJ out in Gladewater, which you probably know a couple people out there. Chris Colston's recorded out there.
Yep.
A couple of good buddies have. So heard the work that came out of there. And anyway, JB just kind of we wrote a couple songs together, and got me and my girlfriend wrote a couple songs that are on that album as well. And so it's just a little EP, really. It's just a 5-song EP, 4 full band, 1 acoustic song, and yeah, man, I'm looking forward to getting it out. I really can't wait for people to hear it.
Awesome, man. Do you expect maybe possibly by the end of the year having it out, or is it going to be a little later?
Yeah, no, most definitely. I'm hoping to have it, this year. I'm hoping to have at least one out next month.
Oh,
2
cool.
months.
Awesome.
Yeah, no, I'm pumped, man. It's been a long time coming.
So, do you play a lot of shows? Of course, I mean, Texas, you can play shows all the time. There's so many venues.
Right.
Are you out on the road doing some shows here and there?
Man, I'm not on the road as much as I would like to be at the moment. It's a lot of places don't really take me too seriously without having my music out. I do anything that I can to get anywhere that you know. But I play down South Texas. I play up north in Dallas, and a couple places west. But I just, for the most part, I'm kind of saturated in Tyler at the moment. But hopefully, once we get this music out, we can really start traveling and try to push it.
Awesome. And do you keep up, with everybody to keep up your fans and such, keep up with you on your social medias? Do you have a website or just mainly just social medias?
Yeah, no, I've got all the social medias, the Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and then I've got our website, it's just TyerDudleyMusic.com, and that has, our dates, and it's got a couple of live videos on there, but yeah, it's got all of our dates and stuff, so.
Awesome. Yeah, you can definitely go on there, and I'll be sure and post links to all that when we publish, man. And I know you got some sweet merchandise, man. I purchased me a shirt and got it in. I rock it. If you haven't seen it on my Snapchats and all this whatnot, you got some cool looking shirts, man. Get some merch from them. Definitely, they can get that on the website.
Man, I don't have it on the website yet, mainly because I've got a whole new idea actually coming in, like really soon, of a whole new batch of just new merch.
Awesome.
So once I get all that out, then no, most definitely it'll be on online.
Well, there you go. Stuff. And keep up with him on his Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, the whole 9 yards, and
yes,
soon we'll be looking out for him on Spotify and iTunes and all, because we expect big things. I know you have some great videos up, man, and people can go and log on and watch and see and so what is your goals, man? After you get the EP out, you looking to kind of take Texas by storm and get touring around?
Sky's the limit, really. I'd like to do it all. Once we actually get the album out, I want to travel and play anywhere and everywhere that anybody would let me, and that's opening up for anybody or, any spot that I could get, man. I know how the business works, and it's all about meeting people. And
so
that's what I'm trying to do.
As of right now, if you got a phone call, who would be the one you would want to the most excited to work with, say, Texas musicians right now? Whether it's going open up or play with Parker or
right.
Co. or there's so many of them. What would be your top 3 just to go out?
Man, the top 3. It's actually crazy. About 2 weeks ago, I got a phone call to open up for Mike Ryan.
Awesome guy.
It was like 3 days before. But man, yeah, we ended up doing that, and man, that's always been a dream of mine. Like literally, he's top 3. And I've just always.
He's a great guy. I love Mike, man.
Yeah.
I love Mike to death.
He is. Great guy. He's got great music, and he was super nice. But anyways, that was awesome. And then if I had to say number 2, probably Parker, because I dig his stuff too, and probably Co. Because
Co's with everybody, man. Co's knocking it out the park right now. He's got he's playing.
Everybody likes his music, and he's got a good thing going on. He's a good guy too, man.
Yeah, man. I did see that post that you had posted with Mike, and Mike's. I did an interview with him a while back, and actually found mutual friends and talked with him. And man, that's one of the nicest human beings, And his song actually is on our top 40. We have a BCMA top 40 Spotify chart, and it goes by streams. And his song hit number 1 last week and is holding it strong. And that's Damn Good Goodbye, and that's a great song, man. And Mike's a great guy. Parker, I'd love to get a chance to get him on the show. I know he's busy, great guy. Co, he's about like getting a hold of Trump, man. All these guys are busy, and they're great, and so many great bands and stuff coming out of Texas, and so yeah, man. Hey, the sky's the limit when you're talking about that area.
You're right, man. It's just all being at the right place and the right time. I can only hope to get an opportunity like that, but it's like that Mike Ryan thing, man. It came out of left field, out of nowhere.
That's awesome.
Just get a phone call, and you got to do what you got to do, man.
I hear you, man. That's the life of a musician on the road, man. Almost like the life of a cowboy. On to the next one. Yes, sir. So, man, I mean, you got some stuff, some good stuff coming up. Sounds for the end of the year, man. And I mean, hell, Mike Ryan, and that's a big gig there. And things are looking up, man. I mean, it's what is your goal as far as next year this time? What do you hope to have accomplished?
Man, I hope to be playing maybe the same type of shows. Really, I mean, I would love to be headlining, but the goal is just I really just hope to have the music out and to have people that want to listen to the music and for people to want more of it, and the people to come to the shows that we go to, I mean, I think that's kind of what every musician wants.
Definitely.
But, I mean, that's all I can hope for, man, is that people like the music that we put out and they want more of it.
Definitely. Well, man, I personally think that goal is going to be achieved, man, because you're in a great area. You got some great people around that area, and with your talent, man, I mean, the sky's the limit, brother.
I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you're right. Sky's the limit, but it's just one of those things that I'm ready for anything. It's like I tell my friends, if they don't like the music we put out, well, you just keep doing it. You put out another one and hope that they like it. It's just the grind doesn't really stop. It's just kind of a lifestyle. You just
yes, sir.
Music, you keep putting it out, and most people enjoy it.
Yes, sir. I mean, and then once you get that true fan base that loves your music, it's like no other. Man, it's
right.
A lot of people chase. You want to chase the top charts on radio and blah blah blah. But man, in Texas and that area, there's such a true fan base for all those artists that it's insane.
Right.
It really is. I mean, one of my personal guys that I've been on the watch is Kobe Cooper, man, and he's been good forever, and he's finally blowing up on Spotify and stuff, and with his EP and young guys, man. I mean, they just getting that following.
He's like, 19, 20?
Yeah, man, him.
Yeah, man, he's actually a good friend of mine. We played a show I guess a couple months ago out at the Tap, but man, yeah, he's a great guy, and he's got some great songs for his age, man. He's got it going on.
Yeah, I mean, he's at number 8 last week on our charts, man, with like 350,000 streams or something like that. I mean, and
that's awesome.
Yeah, he's rolling right now in the young guy department. With all a bunch of them, we can name names all the time, man. But we here to talk about you, brother. And so I want you to come back on the show, man. Whenever you get your first, you release that first song, and then you get the EP out, we'll come back and do another little. Instead of an artist spotlight, we'll be doing a music spotlight, brother, and we'll come on and play it.
I would love to.
Well, you're always welcome, man. Always.
I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir. Well, man, I always give the floor at the very end to let the artists speak. If y'all have any shout-outs, promotions you want to promote or thank, or anybody you want to say, hey, Mom, whatever you want, man. I give you the floor, man.
No, man, I don't really have a lot of promotions or anything like that. Southern Sound's great. They hook us up. I know you guys know them well.
Yes, very great organization.
Man, they're great people. Other than that, though, man, I don't have a lot, but man, I'm grateful for what we've done, and and the opportunities that I've had to be able to meet JB. Shout out to him for sure, because if it wasn't for him, I probably wouldn't be able to do anything that I've done as fast as we've been able to do it. So, but yeah, man, we're real blessed, and we're looking forward to the opportunity to put this stuff out and see what happens.
Awesome, man. Well, this man, Tyer Dudley, keep him on your radar, and in the up-and-coming Texas musicians they got, man. He's gonna put some great stuff out, man. We can't wait to hear it. We're glad he came on and was on the show with us, and he's gonna come back like we said. But man, we really enjoyed it and appreciate your time.
Hey, man, absolutely. Thanks for hollering at me, man.
Yes, sir. And that is another up-and-comer out of the Texas scene, Tyer Dudley. Be sure and check him out. Keep him on your radar. We would like to thank all of our friends and sponsors at this time. Of course, the Texas Country Music Association. We're proud members of that. And they are having the Texas Country Music Awards coming up in October in Fort Worth at the Will Rogers Auditorium. Go get your tickets now at their website at texascountrymusicassociation.org. Also, in the Texas scene, there's plenty of websites, plenty of music platforms that do great things for the up-and-comers in that area. One of our partners is southernmusicscene.com. You can check them out on their website and keep up with them. Also in Texas, one of our partners and friends down in Terrell, Texas, and that's Silver Saloon. The Silver Saloon, great venue for some live music, some food, some good times. So you definitely want to check out Silver Saloon on their website. They got some great shows coming up in the month of September. They got Stoney LaRue coming on September 7th, Colby Cooper and Dylan Willer on the 14th, Chad Cook in the 15th, Mike Ryan the 21st, and the list goes on and on. So be sure and check out and get your tickets and whatnot at their website at silversaloonterrell.com. Another great organization that is actually an apparel organization, but they help and do so much for the up-and-coming musicians in the Texas scene, and that is Southern Sound Outfitters. So go check out Southern Sound Outfitters on their website, their social medias, get some apparel from them, and check out all the artists that they support. Great organization, great company, got some great stuff. SouthernSoundOutfitters.com. And to all my Texas and Oklahoma, Louisiana, all over this great nation, cowboys, cowgirls, ranch hands, farm hands, check out Rodeo Time Incorporated, owned and operated by Dale Brisby, legendary bull rider and one of the best Snapchatters in the game. So check out DaleBrisby.com. Get yourself some Dale wear. They have some brand new hats up, some book sacks for the kids for school, some cool shirts, some ranching stuff, some cowboy stuff, rodeo stuff. It's always rodeo time with Dale Brisby at DaleBrisby.com. Also like to shout out to our friends over here in the Bayou State, and that's Swamp Assassin. Check out swampassassin.com. Hunting season's right around the corner. Fishing, outdoors, just all around great gear. They're having some great sales right now, so be sure and check out their website at swampassassin.com. Check out their daily deal tab. They have some great deals going on all hats and shirts and apparel, and some new stuff as well. And of course, I know it's still hot out there, so you need a nice cooler, but you don't feel like breaking the bank. Go and check out our friends with Swamp Gear, Roto Molded Ice Chest. They have some great coolers, great features. They come in some pretty cool looking color combinations, and they also offer custom engravings. So check out all of their coolers and gear at swampshop.com. And as always, be sure to check us out on our BCMA Top 40 Spotify chart, updated weekly. Follow us on Spotify. You can catch our podcast now on Spotify. And, of course, always check out our website for our artists and spotlights and whatnot at BayouCountryMusic.com. If you are interested in having some promotion or some music promoted or business, shoot us an email at BayouCountryMusic@gmail.com, and we will get back with you as soon as possible. We welcome all artists, all organizations. We're all in this together, folks. So until next time, I hope everyone enjoyed this episode. Have a great day.